I'm a woman who doesn't believe in showing a lot of skin, that's more so, that's probably going to stem from whatever my belief systems are or whatever the type of person that I am. If I love to wear color, it's because, you know, that has a link to my personality. You know, I'm not afraid of color. Why people who want to wear black all the time, for example, you know, why is that? A lot of times they think it's because they'll make themselves look thinner, because, you know, darker colors give that illusion. Well, why are you thinking in terms of, okay, I always want to look thinner? That's a psychological thing. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's definitely, even if people don't think that deep into it, you know, there's definitely some backgrounds to that. Or people who just want to, like, shop at, you know, the Goodwill or vintage places or secondhand stores because they don't believe in spending a lot of money on clothing. You know, they may deem it as superficial. Well, that tells something about you. Like, you're probably an anti-establishment type of person, and not necessarily, but it definitely, you don't take any stock in that. So that tells what type of person you are, and that. I know it gets tricky when people are like, oh, well, she's wearing this. Does it make her, you know, fast or whatever? I can't really speak on that. I would warn against it, because at the end of the day, your first impressions are very important, no matter if you like them or not. So, you know, definitely people, however you look, however you present yourself, people are going to recognize that first. You can do things later on that may turn around whatever that first impression of you was, but at the end of the day, how you look, how you present yourself, how you speak, they're calculating that more so than maybe the things that's coming out of your mouth. The first thing that they're going to look at is how you present yourself.
Okay, so since fashion is really like an outward expression of your personality, your mentality, who you are just in general, do you tailor your work to the person's personality?
Yes, I do. When I have custom clients, I sit with them, I talk to them, I make an informal discussion. I like to know what it is that they like, not even just on a fashion level. Like, for example, do you like to show your legs? Do you like A-line skirts? You know, do you want an asymmetrical neckline? I talk about them, like, what do they like to do? What is your lifestyle? If I know your lifestyle is, for example, you're in an air-conditioned office most of the day, I'm automatically thinking, okay, I need to design something with sleeves. A cute dress, a hot dress with some sleeves, because what's going to happen? You're going to buy a cute sundress, but you're in the office, you're just going to wind up putting a cardigan or a sweater over it. So I'm thinking like that. Or if I know you're in a, like, outside sales position or something like that, you're on the go all the time. You need to be able to wear clothes that isn't going to wrinkle easily, because, you know, you're going to be in and out of a car, in and out of seats. You know, I'm constantly thinking that. So when I'm talking to people, I want to know their lifestyle, so I can mix whatever it is that their style, along with, okay, I don't want to design this cute dress for you because you're not going to be able to wear it that much. It's just going to stay in your closet.
I think a lot of what we're talking about here even goes into branding. I mean, we're talking about personal brands, and then we're even talking about your business brand. How do you balance not only the work that you put into your pieces, but, I mean, the entire brand of Jasmine, from your website to your packaging to your customer service, even the follow-up calls that you may do after someone buys a piece or purchases a piece. You know, do you connect with your customers in that sense? And also, do you create an image that will not only attract locals, but will attract people abroad, whether if you're in London or if you're, you know, how do you go about that? Do you put a lot of energy into that?
Definitely. That's why being an entrepreneur is no joke, because until you get to a point where you have a large staff under your belt, that's what you're doing, and it takes a lot of thought process to do all of that. As far as my public relations, image, or anything like that, I mean, you have to be very mindful. That's very important, especially in this time of social media and, you know, the internet, and even me being on on your radio show. Like, you have to always be mindful of how you're presenting yourself. And I'm in the business of image. I'm a fashion designer, so I have to always keep that in mind.